In an interview this week, the CEO of Pfizer, a man by the name of Halbert, said that Donald Trump called him repeatedly during the development phase of the COVID-19 vaccine to just remind him, of course, that, getting a vaccine out there is totally going to help him with the election. Now, here is what the CEO of Pfizer said during the interview. The president was calling me, and he was making very clear that he would like to see a vaccine sooner rather than later, but he never pressed me to do something that would be inappropriate with the vaccine. Okay, fair enough. The few times Trump was telling me that we do need to do it fast, he would say, "We need to do it quickly, people are dying." And then he would also add, "Of course it would help me in the election, but people are the more important thing." I'm going to stop you right there, Halbert. Because not once, not one single time, in the entire history of Donald Trump being a public figure here in the United States, including when he was not even president of the United States, but not once has this man ever done anything for the benefit of other human beings other than himself. So I don't believe you. I believe you when you say that he was telling you, "Oh, please, this will be great for my election, please." I mean, essentially, I imagine the man was more begging you, is how I picture those phone calls actually taking place. But him talking about people are dying, we got to do something. Bullcrap. Absolute 100% bull crap. Because again, we actually have Donald Trump's entire public history to verify the fact that this is not the kind of man that does things to benefit other human beings. He does things to benefit himself, and that is exactly what you hit on in that statement. Now, he does continue. "I was always very clear to him and also Joe Biden's campaign that no matter what, we will move at the speed of science." What a fun little talking about. We'll move at the speed of science. We're science guys. We just want to help everybody. Also, bull on that. The pharmaceutical industry here in the United States is driven by profits, not driven by helping people. So all of your conversation here, I think, is a total lie. But the reason, of course, you can't throw Donald Trump under the bus is because to do that would throw Republicans under the bus. So you have to be diplomatic, right? You rely on government contracts. You rely on government funding to do all of your R&D pretty much. So you need the government, whether it's Democrats or Republicans, you need the federal government to keep pumping money into you. So you can't offend Republicans. You can't offend Democrats. So you did a wonderful little job there of just towing the line very nicely. You're not going to say anything horrible about Trump. You're not going to say anything bad about Biden because you want those sweet, sweet government contracts and all the tax dollars that come along with that. But we know the truth. We can read between the lines of what you're saying here, Halbert. We know that Donald Trump did not care about people. He made that abundantly clear when he was doing his little daily coronavirus press briefings last April. He didn't care. He downplayed it. He hid the severity of it. He didn't give a damn that people were dying, that 500,000 people died on his watch. None of that mattered to him. So don't come and try to pull the wool over our eyes and pretend that, oh, Donald Trump was so concerned about the public. No. He was concerned about one person, and that was himself. And he wanted that vaccine to get to the public as quickly as possible, not because he cared about us living or dying, but because he thought it would help him win re-election.